Okay, friends, this is my fourth time trying to film this video. So please, Lord Jesus, let this work out so that I can share these books with the people. I am going to be sharing the books that I read in July, as well as the books that I plan on reading in the month of August. So let's get started first with the books that I read in July. And Grace is playing nearby, so if you can hear her screaming and yelling and having a good time, that's her. The first book I read in July was The Last Bookshop in London. Madeline Martin is the author, and I absolutely loved this. I give it a 4.5-star rating. I don't really have anything bad to say about this. The only reason I didn't give it a 5-star rating is because there are a couple of things within the book that I probably would have changed. But at the same time, it's like those were just like the sad moments. So maybe I should give it a 5-star. I don't know. It's like I don't want to be sad, but at the same time, like it's World War II. Like, bad things definitely took place and it's going to make you sad. So maybe I would give this a 5-star. I loved the romance in it. It was very clean and sweet, which I prefer. And so, yeah, highly recommend The Last Bookshop in London. And then the second book that I read is Dangerous Beauty by Melissa Coslin. And this cover is just absolutely stunning. I love it. I gave this book a 3.5-star rating. I feel like there was a lot of sexual tension described within the book between the two main characters, and like sexual frustration and the male's like physique, like his body and his muscles, and it was just described to a point that made me feel uncomfortable and started to stir up like lustful desire within me, and so I just did not enjoy that at all. But by the time I got to that point, it's like, man, I'm already invested in the story and like I have got to finish this, which is probably not a good thing. I should have probably just stopped it. But I say that as a warning that if you struggle with lustful thoughts or pornography addiction, not that there's porn in here, but I know that that can kind of come alongside of that. Just be cautious, guard your heart with that. Otherwise, the plot was phenomenal. There was a lot of action, and I really enjoyed the main story. Just didn't really enjoy all the aspects of the romance. So there's that one. And then I DNF'd a couple of books. The Thursday Murder Club, just could not get into that. There were way too many characters, way too much going on. I was so confused. So I DNF'd that one. And then the If I Run series, I think by Terry Blackstock. I DNF'd that one because within the first chapter of If I Run, there was mention of porn. Specifically, there was this man in a computer lab at a public library watching porn without headphones. And so she was talking about how you could hear the sounds coming from what he was watching. And as a believer, like, again, I just don't want to fill my mind with stuff like that. I don't even want to think about it. As someone who used to struggle with pornography addiction, I just don't even want to think about it. And in my opinion, it just doesn't really have a place, or should not have a place, in Christian fiction books. I mean, I don't know, just my opinion. So yeah, those were the books that I read in July. And now on to my August TBR. So the first book that I'm going to hopefully read during this month came from a prompt from Chantel's Read Your Bookshelf Challenge, and it was read a book with a house on the cover. And so I had recently gotten this book from Dollar Tree, and it has quite a few houses on the front. It is The Lost Manuscript by Kathy Bonadan. And I just thought this cover was so cute with her, messy bun and holding the book. And so, yeah, don't know much about this, but it sounds good. The little blurb on the front says, a delightful literary puzzle as addictive as a thriller, as moving as a confession. So That is the one I chose for that prompt. And then I am buddy reading Authentically Izzy by Pepper Basham with my friend Bella. And I've already started it. I'm not that far into it. The thing about this book that kind of has me tripped up a little bit, but I'm pushing forward through it. But it's that it's written all in letters. So we'll see how I enjoy it, but reading this one during this month. And then another one that I've already started that I'm reading is a nonfiction, and it is Think by John Piper. And the subtitle says The Life of the Mind and the Love of God. And I am going to hurry because she is getting fussy. But yeah, I am really enjoying this one so far. It's all about how we think and love the Lord with our mind. And then finally, the last book that I am reading for the month of August and am almost finished with, but it's The Inheritance Games by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. And man, I've flown through this. That's all I'm going to say right now. So yeah, that is it. Those are the books that I am reading for the month of August and the books that I read for July. Let me know in the comments if you've read any of these, and tell me what's a book that you're reading for the month of August. And until next time, I will see you guys later. Bye.